Hi, I'm Kathleen Aldano, and that's my partner,
Naomi Steen.
And for our inquiry portfolio project, we chose the inquiry question that states, how does the acceptance of society shape a person?
And when talking about that topic of facing rejection, we were able to see while doing our research in an article that it not only affects your mental and emotional state, but also your physical state, which we found a bit surprising. So it affects your health as well as all of the mental parts.
So talking about our inquiry question, my favorite artifact that I did along the process was artifact number 3 that dealt with pop culture. And for the example that I chose, it's the Grinch. And I really liked that one because I feel like it really reflected of the monster in Frankenstein. The Grinch is also someone that from trauma in childhood, because he didn't look like any of the other kids in Whoville. He was discriminated against and they made fun of him while he was simply in one of the scenes when he was younger in school, he was trying to show his affection for his crush. I forgot the name of the girl. And everyone just made fun of him and just couldn't get past his image, just like the monster in Frankenstein. So I feel like how he was viewed in society and the rejection that he faced when he was younger, that really shaped him to be the Grinch that we know him as, the Grinch that hates everyone being happy during such a jolly holiday like Christmas. So yeah, I think that trauma and the rejection of society really does help build character and who you are. So that's just what I came up with. So.
And also, and speaking of the same artifact, I chose the movie Wonder as an example to correlate it to Frankenstein. And with that, there was a young boy who grew up in a very healthy household, who was accepted by his parents and everything. But the second that he was put into the real world, everybody rejected him and looked at him in a weird way, and nobody ever fully accepted him. And so it turned him into a very bitter boy. And so when he started off as somebody who was so sweet and kind, but the effects of rejection led him to be somebody who was cruel and angry at the world.
So both of them show different upbringings to society, and obviously the Grinch didn't have a positive
upbringing.
Yes, to society. But on the other hand, Augie, is that the name of the little boy? He had a healthy lifestyle,
and was accepted by his parents, unlike Frankenstein was, and still led to him reacting with anger. And so we were able to see that regardless of how it is, there's still always going to be that mental instability, and there's always going to be anger in the outcome of rejection.
Yes, and this is all because of society. So yeah, we came to the conclusion that it really does matter how society views you. As much as we don't want to accept it, it really does affect you, and it builds your character. If you're constantly getting brought down by the society, you will turn to rage and anger, and you will not have,
regardless of the person that you are.
Exactly.